I have lived with type 2 diabetes for decades. I followed the food rules, did what I was told, and still watched my blood sugar behave in ways no one could explain. If you have type 2 diabetes, you have probably searched for food advice more times than you can count. You have seen videos listing the best foods. You have seen videos warning about dangerous foods. You have seen comment sections arguing about oatmeal, fruit, rice, and bread. And after trying to follow the advice as carefully as possible, your blood sugar still does not behave the way you expect. That confusion is not a personal failure. It is the predictable result of incomplete explanations. Most people watching this are not careless. They are trying. They are reading labels. They are swapping foods. They are following rules. And when the results do not match the effort, guilt and burnout set in. This channel exists to explain what most videos leave out. Type 2 diabetes is not caused by eating one wrong food, and it is not fixed by eating one right food. It is a metabolic input problem. Most food-focused videos talk about what to eat, but they rarely explain how blood sugar actually responds in real life. Blood sugar does not respond to foods in isolation. It responds to stacked inputs. Food quality matters. Food timing matters. Muscle activity matters. Stress hormones matter. Sleep matters. Routine consistency matters. Once you understand that, a lot of frustration starts to make sense. This is usually the moment people want something simple they can come back to. That is why I created a free guide called the Type 2 Protocol. It breaks these inputs down in plain language so you can see what actually influences your numbers day to day. It is not a meal plan, and it is not a set of rules. It is just a clear starting point. You can find it linked below if that feels useful. Back to the food confusion. When these inputs stack together in the wrong order, even foods considered healthy can cause spikes. This is why you hear things like, "This food works for me, but not for you. I ate the same thing and got different numbers." Nothing feels consistent anymore. What is missing is context. Oatmeal, fruit, whole grains, and vegetables are often labeled as good or bad, but your body does not read food lists. It responds to signals. If a carbohydrate is eaten after long inactivity, high stress, poor sleep, and without protein, blood sugar will rise faster and higher. If that same carbohydrate is eaten after movement, paired with protein, and within a steady routine, the response can be very different. The food did not change. The inputs did. This is why food lists alone feel frustrating. They promise certainty but ignore real-life variability. Doctors are correct when they say diet matters. Online educators are correct when they say food quality matters. What is usually missing is an explanation of how daily life changes blood sugar response. This is also where shame creeps in. People assume their body is broken. They assume they lack discipline. They assume it is too late. None of that is true. Blood sugar spikes are not random. They are predictable once you understand the pattern. The goal is not to eat perfectly. The goal is to reduce spikes. That shift changes everything. When you stop chasing perfect foods and start managing inputs, control becomes calmer. Small changes matter more than extreme rules. A short walk after meals, eating protein before carbohydrates, eating at similar times each day, reducing stress before eating. These are not diets. They are stabilizers. This is also where simple tools can help. Not as fixes, but as clarity. Some people use glucose monitors or basic tracking to see patterns instead of guessing. If you want to explore tools I generally recommend for learning your own patterns, you can check the links below. They do not solve diabetes. They make cause and effect visible, and once something becomes visible, it becomes manageable. For those who want more structure instead of piecing things together, I also created the Type 2 Reversal Framework Guide. It walks through this input-based approach step by step, so you are not constantly starting over. It is designed for people who want a calm, repeatable system rather than extremes. That guide is also linked below for anyone ready to go deeper. If you take one thing away from this video, let it be this: your past efforts were not wasted. Your blood sugar is responding logically, and improvement is still possible. Understanding creates predictability. Predictability creates calm. Calm makes consistency possible. Start with the Type 2 protocol if things feel confusing. If you want a full system, explore the Type 2 Reversal Framework Guide below.